So I've just arrived here and having a well-deserved cup of tea. This is the Durden Valley, for anyone who knows the Lake District. The next valley, over the hill that way, is where Coniston is, where Coniston Water is. This is a quieter valley, it's not really a touristy place. So this is Ulfa Bridge, and the water here is really deep where the bridge is, so it's a favourite jumping spot. So just spent the first night here. That was so comfy and warm. Let's just have a look at what the weather's like outside. A little bit cloudy there. Just walking over to Coniston now. It's pretty amazing views from here. So we're just about to go over top of the valley. And this here is Coniston Water. This is where Donald Campbell in the 1960s, I think it was 1967, was trying to break his own record on water, high speed on water, and he had a jet boat that he was flying along this lake in, and it took off like that in the wind and just disintegrated in the water, and he died. There's a museum down on in Coniston where I think they have the old wreckage that they retrieved not too many years ago from the bottom of the lake, but it's definitely worth YouTubing that. You can actually see the accident. So it's been a long day, and we went on quite a big walk, and tomorrow we're going on another walk. So I'm just nice and cozy in here with my beer. Well, looks like today's going to be a little bit more interesting than yesterday, but we're still going to plough ahead and go on a walk anyway. A little bonus feature of this van, this rock and roll bed, is actually you've got this back of the seat here acts as its own seat if you want to open the back doors and sit and face backwards, and I've got a lovely view of the toilets there. So I've gone off on my own. I'm in this valley here, Great Langdale, and I've just been for a walk up onto this hill, Brown How it's called. It's actually this big one up here, just exploring, and that's what I love about having a camper van. Coming back on a rainy day after a long walk like that to a nice warm bed and some scrambled eggs. Perfect. That's what dreams are made of.
Yeah, man, it really tied the room together.
So we're just walking up to the Old Man of Coniston from Dunnerdale via Seathwaite Tarn, and this here you can see in the distance, this is Scafell. This is Scafell Pike, that's the highest peak in England. We walked up there last year actually, but it was totally cloudy at the top, couldn't see anything. So that concludes my week testing the new budget camper in the Lake District, and just some final thoughts here. The bed and the cupboards and the electrics and everything have all been perfectly fine. This bed is super comfy. The little kitchen setup I've got here probably could do with a few improvements. Having a second hob would be a lot nicer, and the sink that I made there is actually a little bit too small really. I've actually taken to doing my washing up in the campsite sink, but still good for brushing my teeth in. And the only thing I would suggest is maybe getting a van that has a roof that raises up, or just a taller van would make it a lot more comfortable in here. It's not very nice having to bend over or kneel on the floor when you're cooking over there. So other than that, it's been really comfortable, and I can't understand why people spend thousands of pounds getting these conversions done, because this is perfectly functional and very comfortable. Cheers.